What country in the Middle East
All
is
right.
currently bombing
We'll see what Owen Shorter has to say.
7 different countries? The answer is not Iran. No, no, it's not. So who's really the imminent threat? Is it the country that is killing hundreds of thousands of people? Is it the country that is currently bombing 7 other countries? Or is it Iran that is just getting bombed now and having all of their leaders killed? And the people in the streets still won't rise up against the government they so called hate. So here's Speaker Johnson. He's trying to clarify. He's trying to get the narrative down.
I'm on the Gang of Eight. I got all the briefings. We all understood there was clearly an imminent threat, that Iran was very close to the enrichment of nuclear capability, and they were building missiles at a pace.
I mean, just look at what a liar this guy is. You can just tell he's just up there lying. It's so, I mean, they all know it. Look at him. Scalise, he knows it's a lie. She knows it's a lie. Everyone up there knows that this is nothing but blatant lies, and they have to sit up here and lie to us like the scum they are. We see you, scum. We see you, sold out scum, for what you are. You're not hiding behind your green St. Patty's Day ties. You're not hiding behind your fancy suits and podiums and congressional titles. You are scum. You are traitorous scum. And you're lying to the American people, and everybody knows it. It's got to be getting real uncomfortable for these people, by the way. It's got to be getting real uncomfortable for these politicians knowing that now the vast majority of the country looks at them as lying, traitorous filth, no matter what side of the aisle they're on. It's got to be real uncomfortable to stand up there while everybody listening to you knows you're a dirty, rotten liar.
That no one in the region could keep up with. They were far outpacing our allies and friends and us in our defense capability, because we had personnel, installations, members of the armed services, and civilians in the region. Iran was building up ballistic missiles at such a rapid pace, and we knew that their plan was to fire them upon Americans. The commander-in-chief and his administration had a
Americans stationed in the Middle East for who?
very difficult decision to make. I don't know where Joe Kent is getting his information, but he wasn't in those briefings clearly.
He doesn't know. He's just the director of counterterrorism, but he has no idea where he's getting the information. None. He just has security clearances and a job title under the director of national intelligence. But Mike Johnson has no idea where he's getting his information. None.
Because the Secretary of State, the Secretary of War, and everyone, the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Kane, they had exquisite intelligence, and we understood.
Ooh, I like that. Exquisite intelligence. Ooh, that's spicy. Oh,
I'm telling you, I really believe that. I really believe we should be going to Iran. I really believe that, because I mean, this is like end of the world type stuff when it comes to doing all this. It really is. I mean, this could spark, of course, another world at war again. So, oh well, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. It's like, man.
Oh, they might roll with that. That's hot. They're going to have their little think tanks. Did you guys see Mike Johnson up there lying to the American people? Yeah, boy, that was a rough one. Yeah, but did you hear he said exquisite intelligence? Ooh, that's sexy. Yeah, so next time you guys are talking about Iran being an imminent threat, say that we had exquisite intelligence. That'll really get them going. Yeah. I won't be surprised. Don't be surprised if somebody else uses exquisite intelligence after that one. Ooh, man.
This was a serious moment for us. Had the president waited, I am personally convinced
Oh.
that we would have mass casualties of Americans, service members and others, and our installations would have been dramatically damaged. And so the president felt that he had to strike first to prevent those mass casualties. That's the summary. I can't tell you the classified part, but that's the summary that's made public, and it's accurate. Yeah.
Yes, of course. Of course. How convenient. Never happened before, but how convenient. By the way, do you guys remember the last time this happened and somebody was ousted from the intelligence agencies, and they said he was a leaker. You guys remember that? His name was Dan Caldwell. Aide accused by Hegseth of leaking is hired for intelligence job. Dan Caldwell will serve as an advisor to senior intelligence officials. His hiring signals the end of a high-profile investigation. In other words, they lied. They lied about Dan Caldwell, just like they're lying about Joe Kent. And now Caldwell's back. So, okay, they lied about him being a leaker, so what are they going to say now? After Pentagon firing leading GOP isolationist Dan Caldwell lands job under Gabbard. Caldwell was adamantly opposed to the U.S. strikes on Iran last summer and argued that preventing Iran from obtaining a nuclear weapon should not be a top-tier U.S. priority. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that gets you fired and then slandered and smeared and lied about in the media. But that's all it was. So, yeah, that's what happens if you don't favor the unpopular foreign policy in Washington, D.C. If you don't want to kiss the wall, if you don't want to be loyal to a foreign nation, this is what they do to you. This is what they did to Dan Caldwell. This is what they're doing to Joe Kent. Message loud and clear. In fact, I don't know if it's ever been louder or clearer.
You're listening.
Please like and subscribe, and see you on the next video.